Nestled deep within the embrace of an ancient forest, there existed a small village, shrouded in an air of mystery. Amidst its humble dwelling stood an abandoned house, its silhouette etched against the twilight sky, its presence casting an ominous shadow over the village. Locals whispered tales of its haunted past, their voices hushed with fear, referring to it only as the Shadow House. Young Mark, a lad brimming with curiosity and an insatiable thirst for adventure, found himself drawn to the mystique of the Shadow House. Despite the chilling warnings of the villagers, he resolved to venture into its depths, determined to unravel the truth behind the legends that swirled around it. As the moon ascended its celestial throne, casting an eerie glow upon the forest, Mark embarked on his daring quest. The silence of the night was broken only by the rustling of leaves and the occasional hoot of an owl, each sound amplified by the oppressive atmosphere that hung heavy in the air. With a mixture of trepidation and excitement, Mark approached the Shadow House. Its once grand facade was now weathered and worn, its windows like vacant eyes staring out into the darkness. A chill ran down his spine as he crossed the threshold, the air inside as cold as the grave. The interior of the house was shrouded in an impenetrable gloom, the only light filtering through the cracks in the boarded-up windows. Mark's footsteps echoed through the cavernous halls, each sound magnified by the silence that surrounded him. The air was thick with dust and the smell of decay, a tangible reminder of the house's long-forgotten past. As he ventured deeper into the house, Mark's senses were heightened, his imagination conjuring up images of lurking shadows and unseen entities. A sudden creak from an unseen corner sent his heart pounding in his chest, his breath catching in his throat. Drawn by an inexplicable force, Mark found himself ascending the creaking staircase, his footsteps echoing in the darkness. The air grew colder with each step, and a sense of dread crept over him. As he reached the top landing, a faint sound reached his ears, a rhythmic scraping that seemed to emanate from a room at the end of the corridor.